In the news this morning,
we have breaking news on that new information on several drug busts that happened across the mid-state yesterday.
Yeah, and they might all be connected.
Yeah.
We've been working on this throughout the morning. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy live at the jail with more on this. So several agencies all teaming up, it sounds like, Dan.
Yeah, you know, yesterday morning we were in Mount Juliet. We were talking about the big bust going down in Wilson County at one home. Well, new this morning, we've learned that at the same exact time yesterday morning, there were also 3 different raids going on throughout the metro area as well. And as you mentioned, multiple agencies, it appears that the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department has been over all of this. So here's what we found out new this morning about what went down in Metro. At one Antioch home, authorities found $62,000 of cash inside and 500 grams of marijuana. That equals out to about $10,000 worth. Another home not far away, also in Antioch, is where authorities found cocaine and marijuana, thousands of dollars worth again. And then a third home in South Nashville is where they found 4 pounds of weed hidden in a bedroom closet and locked away in a suitcase. As we mentioned yesterday, we were first on the scene of that home in Mount Juliet where neighbors tell us a couple lived there, a middle-aged couple with 3 children. Police and tactical gear raided that home. Unclear what exactly they found and who exactly they arrested, but I am told arrests were made. It's also unclear how all of these drug raids are connected, but we're hoping Rutherford County Sheriff's Department can help us piece this all together a little later today. By the way, we've posted all those addresses and the people who were arrested on NewsChannel5.com. Reporting live from the jail, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
All right, Dan, thanks so much. And more breaking news this morning. Several car burglaries and a car crash later. Now 2 men are in police custody. There are still a couple of more out there on the run. News Channel 5's Sophie Nielsen-Colding is working this one. You're at the Stonebrook Drive. That's where the suspects ended. And you were showing us earlier, Sophie, there's a lot of damage out there from that crash.
And I want to show you that path of destruction. That car came from up along the road, down this grass, plowed through this sign. You can see part of it down there. And they came across this driveway, not done yet. They smashed through this rock wall here, blocking off this grassy hill. You can see there are car parts all over the place. They continued down this hill. I'm going to walk around a little bit. You can see the tire marks here in the grass. There's an actual tire down there. And then if you come over this way, these are the pieces from the sign that was on the other side of the road. So a lot of damage. Here's how it all started. Someone in the area called police because they said that there were a couple of guys in a car, looked like they were suspicious, looking into other cars, possibly burglarizing other cars. Police responded. They saw a car that exactly matched the description from the caller. They went to pull over that car. They said it stopped. 2 guys got out, 2 passengers got out and ran. And that's when the driver took off with 1 more passenger, plowed through the wall, crashed like I just showed you guys. The 2 guys in the car were arrested, but they had some minor injuries, so they had to be transported in an ambulance. But police did look around. They said they found several cars in the area had been burglarized. And now, as you can see this morning, residents here, or this condo complex, will have some cleaning up to do. In the Brentwood area, Sophie Nielsen-Colding, News Channel 5.
Good job there. Developing news. He's accused of murdering his girlfriend, and now he has turned himself in. Investigators say Charles Nichols III and Alicia Hanvey were arguing outside of her Swindle Road home last week. Nichols told detectives he backed over Hanvey while trying to leave. She passed away on Monday, so Nichols' aggravated assault charge has been upgraded to criminal homicide. Happening now, Franklin County authorities want you to be on the lookout for a missing woman, and this is her picture. Tabitha Kolankowitz was last seen in Tullahoma driving a 2012 beige Chevy Malibu with Tennessee tags. The 39-year-old was wearing brown boots with zippers and black leggings. If you've seen her, call the sheriff's office immediately.
Well, they thought they had him. They thought, but they didn't. The Amber Alert continues this morning for Elizabeth Thomas and Tad Cummins after a frustrating false alarm out of Memphis yesterday. A tipster said that he saw 50-year-old Tad Cummins and his 15-year-old former student at a gas station in Collierville. Surveillance video was even captured. Local authorities said they're confident this is the guy. TBI agents who have been on this case since day one looked at it and said, no, it's not. It's another dead end. Cummins and Thomas were last seen in Murray County more than 2.5 weeks ago. The TBI has now received more than 1,200 tips in this case, and still, can believe this, not a single confirmed sighting for either one. Of course, no one's giving up. Continue to call in tips to the 1-800-TBI-FIND number and share the Amber Alert flyer that you can find by going to our Facebook page. We want you to put that on your page and send it out to friends wherever they may be across the country. Another vigil for Elizabeth, meantime, is scheduled for this Sunday night to support her family and pray for her safe return. That vigil starts at 7 o'clock at the Columbia Courthouse in Public Square. Amy?
Well, Steve, a family of 9 is homeless this morning after a fire destroyed their home. It happened yesterday afternoon on Park Court in Goodlettsville. Smoky Bar News caught the massive flames on camera, and officials say strong winds caused the fire to quickly spread throughout the home. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Neighbors, though, are collecting donations for the family, and we've got more information on how you can help on our website, NewsChannel5.com.